To go from schematic to PCB layout, let's go to Design, Update PCB Document, hit Validate Changes, Execute Changes, hit Close, and there we go. I didn't see any errors or major issues happening, so that's fine. And then let's go ahead and click and place some devices. This PCB footprint right in the middle here, I think that's good. This video is sponsored by Altium Develop. If you're doing real hardware design and you want a cleaner workflow, this lets you upload projects, review designs online, track your requirements and tasks. This is the first time I've ever seen this done this way, and keep everything in one place instead of all over the place. Check out the link below if you want to try it out. Okay, so I'm placing my component, my main one here, right smack dab in the middle of the center of the PCB. And then for my V out, I'll do like this. I do want feedback somewhere nearby. The ground is here. For my grids, I may want something in like the 1mm grid. It's pretty large, but I prefer that for my large components. You can also set your grid to like 25 mils, which is pretty standard. And then rotate your components with the space bar. V out seems fine. You can also turn off different layers on the PCB. So if I want, I can hold on a shift key and use the scroll wheel to go to different layers. Let's say I want to hide my silk screen layer. I can do that. That turns off my courtyards though. So, or my surrounding silk screen, which could be a problem. So we're going to go to panels, view configuration, and then turn that back on for my overlay. Now what I like to do is go into my schematic. When placing components, I like to split my document, my PCB document schematic into vertically. So I'll click on my document, split vertical, make sure my PCB document's on the right and my schematic document's on the left before I just split vertical. So it could split correctly that way. I don't know why, but that's just how it is. The next thing is, instead of moving to each of my components manually, I can place according to the schematic flow. So let's go to tools. We're in cross select mode already, so that's good. If I hit C1, then it's cross selected my C1, which is great. I can also go to tools, cross probe, and then it'll zoom right into my C1. That's fine and dandy, but a bit much for me, like too in my face. So there's that. Now, if I select my device and then hit tools, select PCB components, it has those selected. What I'd like to do is reposition my components upon selecting them. So I'm going to close my schematic library and PCB footprint library. What I'll do is I have this window, I have this option, change my menu. Right click, we're going to customize the menu. Now, how do you do that? Click on your PCB dock, then go to your menu bar in an open area, a blank area, then right click, choose customize. Then we're going to look at component placement. Under all, we have things like being able to reposition selected components. So under component placement, that's this option. I can drag that to like my top menu bar somewhere or anywhere in this list. The secret is to drop this underneath somewhere like place, or place is usually a good position. And then right under there, reposition selected components. When you do that, you're going to get this option here that automatically pulls itself up. It's going to drop a blank square into this. Now, what's this why is it so important? Why did I go through that effort? If I click on one of my components, I can hit that and it will automatically start repositioning my component. What's even better is I can select multiple of these, hold on the shift key. Okay. And place my component. Let's say, in matter of fact, let's say I want to place my main component, like that one first. I want to place my capacitors that need to be right on the input and output, and then feedback, and then output connector, then input connector. I could do it like that. Bam. Now I'm repositioning my components in that order that I selected them in, giving priority to my components that need to be placed like right on the pin. And let's change grid to, let's say, 5 mils. Okay. When it comes to these, of course, we want to place these on the pin if we can. I'll probably put just like that. Okay. I want my ground pointed up and my V out. One contiguous area. Cool. Now the 3D view looks like this. Very close. May not be enough space for heat dissipation. But I do know I want to put these pins, these components right on the thing. Okay, looking good. Now that my components are placed, I'm going to close my schematic sheet, save all.